Hey guys, I hope you all are doing good. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to apply for postgraduate work permit after completing your courses or your master courses from Canada. And this was a learning for me, and I wanted to share my information and my knowledge with all of you because it took me a lot of time to figure out how to apply for postgraduate work permit. So guys, try watching this video till the end, and this video will be a really helpful video for all of you. And without any delays, let's get started with the video. So guys, the first thing first, you need to go and log into your IRCC account. You will definitely have one IRCC account because we used this same account to apply for your study permit. And just in case if you don't have an IRCC account, or your IRCC account was handled by your consultant or anyone that applied on behalf of you, you can ask your key from them. And if you are not able to do that, that is totally fine. You can make a new registration on IRCC. It is very simple. You can just register yourself as a new candidate and nothing will happen. Your application won't get affected. So next step for us would be going on our site, then scrolling down, start an application, click on apply to come to Canada. And once you apply, click on that, you will have a personal checklist. Don't do anything, just scroll down, go determine your eligibility, and click on the first option, which is your visitor visa, study and or work permit. So click on that, and as soon as you will click on that, you will find another tab that would be what would you like to do in Canada. Obviously I would like to work now. I have completed my study, so click on work. After that, how long are you planning to stay in Canada? Do not click on permanently, because obviously right now we are not applying for any permanent residency or anything. Just click on temporarily or more than 6 months. Then go ahead, select the code which matches your passport, that is IND for me, or if you're from any other country, you can select your code. Then going ahead, you will have what's your current country or territory. Obviously if you are applying from Canada, then it should be Canada. Next thing is like, is your family member a Canadian citizen or a PR holder? So in my case, I don't have anyone over here, so yeah, I have selected no. And then your date of birth and everything, obviously, so it will be based on your date of birth. What is your current immigration status in Canada? So this would be, you are a student, right? So click on your student. Then click next. Do you plan to work on campus? Say no. Click next. Are you a full-time student at a practicing post-secondary institution and want to work off campus? So select no. We want to work full-time now, so that is not our case. Have you recently graduated from a participating Canadian postgraduate or post-secondary education or study program of full-time minimum of 8 months? Select yes to that. Then go ahead, and is your work an essential part of your studies or co-op or internship program? Say no. This is very important part because these letters you would need. So the first point is, do you have your transcripts and your program completion letter? That is a very important point. So you first before applying to this study permit thing, make sure that you have your course completion letter, and second, your program transcript. It takes around 2 weeks for college to release these things. So first make sure you have these two things. Select yes. In my case, I have those things. Then marital status, whatever it can be. So yeah, this is very important. Just click on postgraduate work permit in Canada. Click continue. Then you will see this. Click again continue. Then do you have an official letter from school? Select yes. And have your medical pass authorized? In my case, I have passed this test and in within 12 months, so I will select yes and then click next. No, I am not submitting it for my family member. And this is for if you want to share your application, like show your application to someone else to keep a track of it. Select no, not in my case. Then next, so your biometric, select yes. Okay, so this is just for the fees, if you have money to pay it or not, so it's for that. Select yes. And digital copy, scanning things, so select yes again. Next, then do you have a MasterCard or Visa card? Select yes. You should have that if you are in Canada. And just go through your answers and all of things that you have answered, then select continue. Then you have your so next screen will appear where you will have all the steps. Then just go to continue, you will understand what is next. So once you go on the next page, here you will see what all documents you have to upload. So first is your application for this Canadian work permit. This application can only be open in Adobe PDF reader. So download Adobe before that, and I will show you how to fill that. And then you have to go ahead and see your recent education transcript, then completion of study letter, passport, copies of passport will be required, proof of upfront medical, and then digital photo is required. The fees of work permit is around $155, and the other fees, that open work permit holder fees, is around $100. So you have to pay that before submitting your application. Now let's go ahead and fill this form that is called IMM 5710E. So this is how the form looks overall, and your UIC, you will find it in your work permit or study permit that you already have. So just go on that and see your UIC. Here you have to put your surname and then your full name as shown in your passport. That is very important point to note. Then go ahead and have you ever used any other name? Say no, it will just cordon off. Your sex and date of birth, place of birth, territory. So you have to fill all these points. Okay, if you fill any rubbish, it won't accept. It is a very smart PDF actually. Then you just have to select everything, whatever is your current status and where you are currently. You are in Canada, you are a student, so select that. Everything else will be cordoned off, and from when you are a student, you will find it in your study permit. And going ahead, you will find another previous country that you have visited, so select no, it will just cordon off that. And your again marital status, again it will be cancelled by the other things, no. Then language, mother tongue, no matter what your mother tongue is, you can just select. They have all the listed language. And English and French, obviously if you are able to speak both, then good enough, select both. Or I am able to speak English, so I will select English. Then have you taken the test? I said yes. Your passport number, your issue date, expiry date. So these are all basic things that you have to put in. And for the other options, say no. National identity document, we in India, we don't have national identity document as per as required by IRCC. Aadhaar card is not considered in IRCC, so don't do that. Your residential address and everything, obviously you can put yours. Then your cellular phone, mobile number, and extension, obviously we don't need that. You need to fill on your email ID. Okay, so these things are also very important. What was your place of entry? So I entered from Toronto, so I will say YYZ airport. and when did I arrive, you can again see that on your study permit. It is the issue date that is mentioned on the study permit, so you have to type that over here. Original purpose, obviously study, and then date and place of your most recent entry to Canada. Like if you have gone back to India and come back again from India to Canada, so mention that. Then details intended to work in Canada, so obviously postgraduate work permit I want. And going ahead, these are not important. And education, obviously yes, we have done the education and postgraduate education, so select yes, and then type in all the information that are required, like which place, which city, which college, from when to when. So these are very important points that you have to fill in. Then going ahead, you have the employment section. So in employment section, if you have previous experience in India or in Canada, so you can put all those things, all those details in your employment section. Then we are just on the final part. You don't have to worry about these, like just put on your employment and then go ahead and just select no for all these. Have you previously applied to enter and remain in Canada? This is very important, so select yes. Obviously we did apply for our study permit and we were granted our study permit, so just type when was the date that you applied for your study permit, when was the date it was accepted, when was the date you came to Canada, that was the issue date of your study permit. Second will be your expiry date of study permit. So nothing to hassle about, just see your study permit, you will get all the information over here. Then moving forward, you will have like, have you committed or arrested, being arrested or something. If you have, you need a lot of explanation, you might not even get your work permit. So select no if you haven't done it. If you have done it, they will know. No again, no again. Then coming to the final portion, select yes. Obviously you want them to see your information, and here you will have signature and your date. Select validate. If everything is fine and everything is okay, this will pop you up to a next page, which will just give a barcode thing on that page. And if it's not, it will direct you to the error. Wherever the error has happened, you just have to correct those errors. So guys, this was it. This was the entire video. If you have any kinds of doubts or queries or anything, go ahead, mention it in the comment section. I will definitely try my level best to solve those doubts and queries. And guys, if you like this video, if this video was helpful, go ahead, hit a like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead, subscribe to my channel. I need your support, guys. So take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye bye.